guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is savannahladell. If you're returning, then welcome back. So today's video, we're going to be talking about all of my August favorites. So if you're interested, go ahead and stay tuned. You can also follow me on Instagram. Here is my Instagram name right here. Let's get straight into my favorites because you guys know I will talk and talk and talk and talk. So the first product that I want to talk about is this moisturizer. This is from Limo. This is called the This is called the Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer, and it has sunscreen in it. It has SPF 30, and it looks like this, and it comes with a little pump, which is nice. And how much do you get in here? You get 2.5 ounces of products in here. I think it's like 13-14 bucks at your drugstore, and you get a lot of the products, and I really like it. The reason I like it is because although I would say I have combo skin, because when I don't wear foundation, I'm pretty dry. When I wear foundation, I'm an oily hot mess. It's crazy. I'm just like, this is so weird. Anyways, I have combo skin. So first off, even if you have oily skin, moisturizing your skin is so important. Moisturizing your skin is important. Listen to me, guys. Trust me. I know if you're like super oily, even when you don't have foundation on, the last thing you want to do is put a moisturizer on. Like, I get it. But moisturize, like, you gotta find the right one for you. But moisturizing in general is for everyone. Like, everyone needs it. And you never know, sometimes your skin could be producing overproducing oil because it's lacking moisture. So it's overproducing oil. Anyways, moisturize, okay? It's really important for me to have a moisturizer that's gonna make me feel hydrated, but at the same time, it's not gonna make me feel oily. Okay, so next product I have is this Born This Way Too Faced Foundation. This is a medium to full coverage foundation. And no, this is not a new product. This has been out for some years now. But recently, Jackie Aina here on YouTube collaborated with Too Faced to expand the color range because that needed to happen. So upon her expanding the range and collaborating with them, I made my way over to the foundations. I was like, I want to try it and see if I can for once find a foundation shade and only have to use that shade and not have to mix, because usually with a lot of foundations, like, it's not my perfect match. So, but I'm so excited because I color matched myself in Ulta with this and just kind of like took a chance. This is in the shade Chestnut. You get 1 ounce of product in here, and this has, like, I would say since August, this has been like my everyday foundation. It does have a pump, which is always nice. I love foundations with pumps, less mess. And like I said, it's a medium to full coverage foundation. So about 1 pump is, to me, a medium coverage. And then if you wanted a full coverage, just add another pump. Today I'm wearing it, and I used 2 pumps, so I did do full coverage. My bad, guys. So my card got full, so I had to delete some stuff off of it. Anyways, I was just saying, ooh, I'm gonna drop this. So I've been using this like the whole month of August to now, and I still haven't run out, so that's really good. I use about 2 pumps per day. But I was just saying that I really like this because it's a medium to full coverage, and it looks really natural on the skin. It doesn't feel cakey, which I love. And then it's not like too drying, but it's also not like, it sticks to your skin, if that makes sense. And it still makes it look kind of radiant and natural, but it doesn't look like wet, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Like, you know how some foundations you put on, dewy, okay, not wet, dewy, that's not the word. Anyways, but I really like this foundation, and I'm a combo girl. As long as I set, I'm good to go with this foundation. So this has been my favorite. I really haven't been fooling with any other foundations. Like, this has been like my go-to. So yes, I really like this and I do recommend it, so give it a try. I have this color corrector. This is from Maybelline. It's the Master Camo. It's the Master Camo. I thought it was gonna have something else with it, but anywho, this is a color corrector and this is like in the shade orange. So if you're not new to my channel, you know that I have a lot of hyperpigmentation, and that's really normal in a lot of women of color. So I have a lot of it around my mouth, and I have my dark circles that have always been here, which we're not friends, but you know, we deal with each other. Anyways, so to combat those two things, I use a orange corrector. Orange is gonna cancel out that darkness, and normally I use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange Corrector, but I ran out, and the only place that sells it in my town is at the beauty supply store, like the hair store, like where you buy your weave, you know what I'm saying? Like the hair store, like in the hood. Well, it's not always in the hood, but you know, it's usually the hood hair store. That's usually where I see LA Girl. I really like this one because I still like my LA Girl Pro one, but I feel like it's got a lot more orange in it. And sometimes if you go ham with it, like if you go in too hard with it, the orange will kind of start to come out in your foundation and you'll kind of look orange, reddish, kind of like an Oompa Loompa, and that's not the look that I'm going for. So this one I find it's orange, but when you blend it out, it just blends out really nicely. And I really, really love the applicator. The size of it and the shape of it is perfect because, oh, and you can twist it up. You just twist up how much product you need. It's not any like pushing the product up like with the LA Girl Pro Concealer isn't a tube. So when it starts to get low, you have to like force it up, and it's just really annoying. So this one, you just twist that baby up and you get how much product you want. I feel like it doesn't give you too much. And I love the shape of the applicator because I usually put it under my eyes, so it just fits perfect under there. And then around my mouth, it's just easy for me to do. Whether I want to tap it on or swipe it on, this just makes it so much easier. So I really, really have been liking this, and I like the way that it blends out. So I think this is gonna be my new go-to. Okay, so next, let's talk about a concealer. This is probably like my most favorite product of August. Like I fell in love. I think I got this in July actually, so it's been longer than August, but whatever. Anyways, y'all, I've been loving the Makeup Revolution concealer. What is it called? Conceal and Define. Full Coverage Conceal and Contour. Y'all, this stuff is amazing. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I got it because someone said it was a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. That was my favorite concealer, but after the whole like foundation shade range thing, I'm not saying like I'll never buy Tarte again, but like right now I'm not really like into Tarte. I'm kind of just like, okay, not to get too deep into this kind of stuff, but I don't know. I just find when a brand can't include people who look like me, that speaks volumes. To me, that's telling me, you're telling me basically that I don't matter. And why should I give you my money? Why should I continue to give brands that blatantly are telling us, people that look like me, that we don't matter? We don't need shade ranges. We don't like, you know, anyways, y'all know the whole drill. It's been said, it's been talked about before. But anyways, I'm not gonna spend my money with brands that I feel like don't make products for me. Like, why would I when there's a million other brands that do? So I was looking for a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I heard that this one was a dupe for it and it was really good. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. This I think is like $8. And it is amazing. I actually like it better than the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't really crease on me. It blends out like a dream. It gives me that coverage that I need. Like, I literally cannot complain about it. And I got this shade in this don't have shade names. They're like numbers, a letter number. So this is in the shade C13. And yeah, I really love this. The only thing I can say I don't like is that it runs out really fast. Also like the applicator, I kind of like that fat applicator for concealer now rather than like a thin one, because I feel like it obviously can cover more area. The next product is a blush. This is a blush from Note Cosmetics. Now this is something that I got in my BoxyCharm. If you like BoxyCharm unboxings, then go ahead and check that out from last month. I'll link it in a card above. I really fell in love with this blush. The funny thing is that when I saw it, let me show it to you guys first. So this is what the blush looks like. It's just like a really pretty, almost coral pinky kind of blush. I don't really know how to describe colors like that. I'm not good at that stuff. But anyways, when I first saw it, I was just like, I don't really think this is gonna be for my skin tone. Like, it may look good on Sally, but on me, I don't think it's gonna show up. But when I put it on, I was pleasantly surprised. Like, it did show up on my skin tone, and I really liked it. I think I like it because it's a really nice everyday blush, because I have darker skin, it kind of showed up more subtle. It was like just a hint of color, you know, it's nothing crazy. So that's why I say I think it's a really good everyday blush. The formula is really nice. It blends out really pretty. It doesn't feel patchy or weird or anything like that. I really like the packaging too. Like, it's very simple, but it doesn't feel like cheap, if that makes sense. And then it comes with a little mirror, which I think is nice, and I sometimes use it to put on my mascara. And you also, if you lift it up, you get a little brush that comes in it, but like, who even uses these little things? Like, what am I gonna do with this? So I just left it in here, but I really do love this blush, and it made me want to maybe try out some more products from Note Cosmetics. So this is in the shade Desert Rose. It was in the BoxyCharm, but you can obviously purchase this on your own if you want to. So since I just talked about a blush, I'm gonna talk about another blush. I'm a blush whore. I love blushes. Like, I don't know. A lot of people don't like blush. I don't understand why, because blush is amazing. This blush trio from Morphe. This one is called Pop of Poppy. So this is what it looks like. It's really pretty. I hope you guys can see it. Obviously this shade in the middle like is what drew me to the palette, but I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I haven't used this first color because I don't know. I guess this could really just be like an everyday kind of like really subtle color, but provocative. The first one's called Risky. Haven't really used it, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've used Provocative almost every day. I really love this because this kind of coral like red shade looks so good on darker skin tone, especially like chocolate girls like darker than me. Y'all, like when you see a color like this, it may look scary, even brighter than this, it may look scary, but if you put it on your skin tone, oh my gosh, it's the most beautiful thing I've seen. Like, I used to, when I worked at Sephora, and I'd have like chocolate girls come in, and when I do their makeup, I would go for this, I forgot what it's called, it's a blush by NARS, and it's like really like red and bright like that, and it looks scary, but on their skin tone, it looked like just, I can't even describe it. It just looks so pretty. It's like my favorite shade. I love it. The formula is really nice. The pigmentation is really awesome. And then the last shade is called Bold, and I really like this. You can actually wear it as like a blush, or it kind of has some shimmer in it, so it low-key is like a highlight blush. So like if you don't really feel like putting a highlight on your cheekbones, like this can go as both to me. That's what I do. But I feel like it gives a really nice subtle shimmer to the cheekbones, and this is just a really pretty palette, and I don't regret buying it. I'm glad that it was like one of those impulsive buys. Like, I just saw it in the store and I was like, that's really pretty, I want it. So I got it. So there's no regrets on this. I really want to try some of the other trio shades that they have, and I like the packaging, very simple, but I always love when they throw in a mirror. I just feel like it just makes it so much more convenient. So my last favorite of the month of August has been these lashes. And not these lashes in particular. I could not find the ones that I fell in love with, but this is the same brand. The brand is called Pro Beauty Essentials, and I was actually at TJ Maxx just looking through the makeup, and I found not these lashes. I haven't tried this style, but I'll basically just link it somewhere over here. The style that I'm talking about. I thought it was just like the perfect style for me. I really like wispy lashes. So the ones that I got before were like super wispy, but they were also kind of full, not too full though. And the band was on the more thin side, which I think I really like thin bands better, just for me personally, because they're easier for me to put on because I have super curly eyelashes. So if you're one that has curly eyelashes, you know the struggle of putting lashes on. It's like the most annoying thing in the world. This brand was super easy for me to put on, so I was like, I'm going back for more. But I went back, they didn't have the style that I wanted. I'm gonna try to find these online. If I find them online, I will link them down below. But I'm also excited to try this style because I think I'll like these too. But the other ones were just a little bit more wispy, and then they were a little bit more full. I have a picture with them on. I don't really like my eye makeup that I had in them, but I'll insert a picture so you guys can kind of get an idea of the lashes. Yeah, that was it. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comments down below what some of your favorites were, and let me know if you tried any of the products that I mentioned today. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. Like, what are you doing? If you've gotten this far and you're not subscribed, what is you doing, baby? Like, subscribe. Hit the subscribe. I can't even talk. Hit the subscribe button. Like this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.